Welcome to the Vortex, the Time Vortex. This is Strato Time. Lord Strato here for another episode of World of Warcraft Legion Let's Play. And let's pick up where we left off from last episode. Again, if you guys are enjoying, leave a like, subscribe. Let's get on with the show.
Daniel, when you and Knoxville come back to the area at the same time. Come back to Landley's house at the same time.
Oh, hey, how was Daddy-O?
Well, same as always. Big and intimidating.
Yeah, I hear that about father-in-laws. I hear that's a common thing.
He's a scary dude.
So, let's go outside, see if Landley's here, and talk about what we heard. We go inside. Presumably, we find there is no Landley here.
Well, you head off to the doorway and you go inside and you see a Dueling sitting next to a very sickly looking, it does not, you recognize, you know what pestilence looks like, but you see a very malnourished looking female sitting next to her.
It's not pestilence.
Very, very pretty, yeah. She's well dressed and very pretty looking.
She looks extremely anemic.
Yeah.
Wait, she's
Looks
dressed,
like-
that means it's not
Looks like she's very bad malnourished. Like she hasn't eaten, like, someone from, seen those pictures of people from Ethiopia where you can see their bones.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's talking to him, it's like, and she sees you, they're in the middle, like, talking like, oh, I really like silk sashes because I like the purple ones because they really bring out the eyes. And I really like dance, and she sees you like, oh, Your Majesty, how are you doing?
Oh, well, hi, I'm doing fine. Yeah, I got nothing. Yeah, hi, I'm doing fine. What brings you here today?
Well, I wanted to see Hardwin, but apparently the maids and butlers told me he was still sick. She throws up quotes when she says the word sick.
Is he? I didn't know he was feeling unwell. Interesting. I'm not sure why he would say that. Let me go, tell you what, let me go talk to him and see what's going on, because I wasn't aware he was feeling ill. I'm gonna go find Hardwin.
Hardwin, where are you at? Hiding from me.
he will be probably somewhere out in the
In his new room in the guardhouse?
no. Yeah, that's there.
Or the shed or whatever.
Yeah. He's
Shed
there.
that's far away from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Right now he's he is clearing his weapon, making it shiny and all that. Make sure it's in top shape.
Yeah. You
Trying
hear
to
a
get
knock
his
on the
mind
door
off.
there. You knock or you just walk in there? Dana.
I mean, I'd probably knock, yeah.
Alright, get a knock on the door there.
Who's there?
Diana?
Come in.
I come inside. So, you're, feeling sick, huh?
I need time to think about everything right now.
Alright. Well, just wanted to make sure you weren't actually sick, since, that whole thing happened last night.
Strange enough, I'm still not sick.
Well, that's good to hear, I suppose.
And
I hear
I
being
rather
sick
want
is pretty
to be
terrible.
I rather want to be sick than being just sitting here.
Well, how long do you plan on doing your thinking? We've got some stuff that we're probably going to need to take care of shortly.
Just let me know when we take off, and I will be ready.
All right. Just want to make sure you're all right. I suppose I'll. Ugh, God, I hate lying to people. I suppose I'll let her know you're just not feeling up to company right now, and leave it at that.
Thanks.
She will want to reschedule a comeback a different day. You know that, right?
I know.
All right.
Next
well,
time, I will be ready for her.
Okay. Well,
Hopefully.
I will. Okay. And I'm gonna head out at that point. There's nothing really else I'm gonna do here to try to help Hardwin. It seems to have things under control.
All right.
For now.
Well, it all comes
All right.
crashing out on him.
While they're away, while Diana left you there with two pretty ladies, Claire, Nathal,
Nope.
doing looks at you ladies like, hi, so, Nathal, how's it going?
Doing okay. It's another day, a lot of traveling, a lot of running around, busy work.
I know, right? This is my new friend. She said her name was Esther.
That is a very interesting name.
She's like, Nathal is a really interesting name too.
Not all that interesting. As
I have a bad feeling.
at least my wife doesn't think so. They gave me a new one.
Smooth.
I was like, how the hell do I transition out of that one?
Like, oh,
Good call.
yes, obviously you're married. You have a child, and of course, Julien's told me that Hardwood didn't get married and had a baby from somebody.
Yeah, well, he's not the brightest man in the world.
Oh my god. I hate Marvel.
Stick it deeper.
Like, oh, well, I guess that's very sad for the woman that he ended up with. So he's like, he's got other redeeming qualities about her. He's like trying to defend that or Hardwood. But, well, he's an idiot. Banged a chick and got her pregnant, and now is taking care of the baby by himself. And is pretending to be sick in his room. I don't think he's pretending. He's like,
There was
yes.
a lot of people that got sick recently.
I was here. There's a lot of people that were sick. I heard about it. All the. Can you not tell when someone is lying to you, child? It's obvious he doesn't want to talk to you right now, as he doesn't like you, and you should leave. He's like, what?
I look down at this conversation, and I look at Jolene, right? Is her name?
Yes.
And I go, can I speak to your new friend by myself
Like,
for a moment, please?
like, and she's like tearing up. She's like, what?
She runs off crying into the next room.
I look down and go, Pestilence, what the hell are you doing?
Bongers.
One of you.
It's okay. She doesn't need someone like that.
You people, I swear to God, you're like little children fighting over one person. who
I'm not
can't seem
fighting
to
him.
decide. And he can't make up his own mind.
Maybe we just split him into 3 parts so everyone can have a piece of him.
No?
It's a good thing
Wait, I
wouldn't
Wendelin
die,
wasn't
he's
there. She
immortal.
would have blurted it out, blurted the truth
Wait,
out to
wouldn't it-
Deline right there.
Like,
Wouldn't it actually be 4 because
Ow.
there's Lean, there is Starcha, what is it? Then there's Pistol and the Staff.
first of all, I'm not fighting over him. I came here to see what all the fuss was about. But he's hiding in his little hidey hole.
Yeah. We have to keep him sequestered for when she ever shows up to see him. Because otherwise people die.
Unfortunate. Yeah. She stands up and is like, "No, I'm the one that you haven't seen in a long time. Haven't seen out of 3.
Everybody has something against Hardwin. See. Well, I knew you were one of them because you kept going on and on about Hardwin. For some reason, the
Oh,
four
Dulene is being an idiot, not noticing that that these people are lying to her. Obviously, the man doesn't want to see her because he doesn't like her. He's trying to tell her, "I don't give a shit about this man." Trying to let her off easy, but she's not putting 2 to 2 together. Obviously,
I don't know. I don't know if it's that he doesn't like her. I wouldn't say it is. He seems rather smitten with her.
oh, so he's paid to talk to her then.
He's scared to talk to her, I think is a better way of putting it. Seems the more reasonable answer, to be honest. Not that he doesn't want to, it's that he doesn't know how to.
That is a sad state of affairs indeed. Too bad I don't give a shit to care. Anyways, I came by to say howdy and see the goofy select for myself with my own eyes, but apparently he doesn't want to come out of his hiding.
I won't disagree with you. He's hiding, yes. But I don't care.
Oh well. Well, because he's being mean to my new friend, who was very nice to me, by the way, despite the way I look.
Eh.
I will teach him a lesson. She snaps her fingers, and she disappears.
I call it, try not to make it too much of a horrible one.
Alright. This time, Dinah comes back.
It's just Nothville there.
Yep, just Nothville's there.
I walk in. So...
He made them both run away.
What did you do?
Where is everyone?
They went away.
Did they now?
Yes,
I mean, I know you're ugly, but...
you know.
You can sort of Julian crying from another room.
Jesus Christ, Nothville, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. One of the 4 horsemen. That was him. Or her. Or it. Whatever the hell it was.
Where did they go?
I don't know if I want to tell you.
Why don't you know if you want to tell me, Nothville?
It could be funny.
Yeah, basically. Because it has to do with Hardwin, and it might be hilarious.
It went after Hardwin, didn't it? They all go after Hardwin.
Maybe.
Oh my god.
All are just after me.
Own fault.
I tell you, it's my destiny to become all four horsemen in one.
Alright.
Nah.
While this is going on, Landley, the meeting's finished, and Alice comes over to you. He's like, "Oh, interesting ideas you had there, young lady, Miss Landley."
Yes.
Ah,
You should remember me. I'm the one who found the map
yes.
and passed on the Romanian language.
And it's been a bit of a pickle to teach the new kids the language. It was hard to add it to the curriculum.
I'm not the one who decided to teach it to everyone, but it was one of the things that was decided.
I saw General Europass's point. If there's another language on this planet, we should learn speakers. They only know how to speak that language besides the other more complicated languages. Out of the three languages they know how to speak, I figured that was less complicated to teach everyone.
True.
You wanted to see me about something?
Yes. Is there a place we can speak in private?
Yes, of course, my office. She takes you over to her office. Just points to the desk across from hers. Says, "Would you like anything to drink?
Why, of course.
Tea? Whiskey?"
Tea will be fine.
She makes you some tea. Puts it in front of you. Puts some thing of sugar and some milk. A thing of milk. She sits down at her desk. What can I help you with?
Well, the thing is, you are in possession of a whistle, correct? To call a Thunderbird?
Yes. This has been in my family for generations.
I would be needing to obtain a feather, if all possible, from the Thunderbird. It's needed to open a portal so that we can save the world, so to speak.
They can be a little persnickety, but yes, you can ask it. They'll give you a feather. A feather.
That's what I would want to do. I don't want to kill it for a feather. I would rather get one if it's willing to assist.
Well, see what. I would recommend that you don't call it in the middle of a city if at all possible.
Well, I wouldn't want to.
She hands you the. She stands up, goes behind her, and unlocks a safe behind her and hands you a key. This is my key to the box. Return it after you get the whistle.
Return the key or the box and the whistle?
Is it return the key after you get the whistle?
Okay. Right, the key's elsewhere. It's locked up.
Yeah, it's in the National Treasury safe.
Do you know what language the bird might speak?
Yes. It speaks Aryan, the air language of the air elementals.
Is there anyone good at speaking that language? Or should I
I know.
start learning it now?
I know how to speak it.
Would you be willing to come along and assist us in speaking to it then?
Very well, and it's extremely important. And she grabs a key from you there and says, "If I'm going with you, might as well." You only live once, right?
True.
Been a long time since I've seen the Thunderbird. It'd be nice to talk to it again. She takes you to the city center, and they grab the key from the vault. Or the whistle. It kind of looks more like a recorder than just like a normal whistle. It's got notes that it can be played, and she grabs it. It just looks like made from some type of foam. This is like.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So where do you want to go from here?
Well, first we need to go meet up with Queen Diana and King Nuthville first, and then find out what they know, and then
Loyalty? I don't know. I'm not just in proper clothes.
if you need a change, by all means.
She's gonna be so disappointed when she meets Nuthville.
But I don't think you really need to worry about it with them.
Because Nuthville walks around shirtless with like an arm coat on his waist. That's all he wears.
So I'm gonna say that you arrive with her around dinner time in Fort Sister, and Diana, you checked back on Hardwin. Nothing seemed to happen to Hardwin.
Alright, in that case, I'm going to go try to comfort Dulene.
Yeah, she's really upset. And then
If you don't, I'm going to spill the beans to her later if she asks me for comfort.
I use all my powers of diplomacy to comfort her, along with mentioning the fact that he's just not up for talking to people today. He would, however, like her to come back at on a different day to speak. Making sure to emphasize that he wants her to come back a different time.
She nods and believes what you say. And
I'm telling the truth.
She did want to spend time eating dinner with him, but she understands that he's got other things to worry about, and she says she's going to go back to Fort Hope then. And if he wants to talk to her, then she needs to come get him. And she may or may not be willing to talk to him at that time.
Depends if she runs into me crying on the road.
She's not crying anymore. Diana's sister. She's more upset now that she was basically
Crying, upset, women are women.
She leaves. Yeah, she does not run across you, Landwood, because you're teleporting from Prim. And you arrive. Yeah, this happened while you were talking to the lady and all this other stuff, and she got dressed. So you arrive around dinner time. They're cooking up a really nice banquet food for everybody. So, Hardwin, are you going to come to dinner?
It will take a bit of time, but so he must come in the middle of the dinner first, along with his weapon, because he's not going to leave that behind anymore.
Alright. She greets you and is like, I'm Ellis. I'm in charge of the orphanage in Prim.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm glad to hear that you do such good work.
Yes, I quite a few children that I had to take care of. I remember so many. I remembered a couple of times when you had to watch the kids with me, but you were less feminine, more of a. And but you're still kind-hearted and treated the kid well.
I chuckle and say, yes, well, things have changed quite a bit, but I like to think I still care for those kids just as much.
Nah, I think it's the same.
She does show you the whistle and tells you that it will summon the Thunderbird, but does warn not to summon it in town, anywhere near town, Because it does bring rain, weather, and storms and stuff.
Well, that's good to hear.
And lightning and shit.
Well, I'm glad we found a way to summon it. That seems much easier than what I was trying to figure out.
Alright. So Hardwin shows up with a raven on his shoulder. Who's this young man? You recognize her, Hardwin, as the orphanage lady in charge of the orphanage.
Where did you get a raven?
I didn't say I took Raven with me. What?
Yeah, you did.
Weapon.
You
I
said
said
oh,
weapon.
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 That
Earthbreaker.
makes more
Earthbreaker.
sense.
I thought you said raven.
I thought
No.
you too.
Why would it?
Yeah.
How
It
would
did
I
almost sound like Raven.
That's
You
why I
could
was
have bought a
confused.
raven. Oh, we don't know.
Okay, so he has his weapon. Sure.
Wait,
Yes, his
Earthbreaker.
weapon turned into a raven and is sitting on his shoulder.
But are you expecting to fight someone?
No, I'm just having a Raven with me at all times from now on. After I have been a Raven myself, I will appreciate my own Raven from now on.
Somebody sounds a little paranoid.
I mean, you know, they are trying to take him away.
I will punch you if you continue.
Alright, so you have food in front of you there, Hardwin. So you reach out to grab, like, a potato, and as soon as you touch the bowl of potatoes just turns into dust. Like, you grab a potato and it just literally decomposes in your hand and turns into dust.
Wow, that is a whole new level of how ugly a person can be.
I look at Diana and go, and that's why I didn't want to say anything.
I am not that ugly.
Alice-
Nobody are that ugly.
Alice stares at it for a second. She's like, what the hell just happened?
I can almost see the maids moving the food away from him.
Don't worry, it's just one of the harbingers of the apocalypse throwing a temper tantrum. It's no big deal. Happens all the time.
Seems like I'm not gonna eat today.
I
Fine, don't care.
thought it was funny.
Do you want me to touch all your food and make that decompose as well?
I will cut your hand off.
And I will cut your throat up.
We are just such one big happy family, aren't we?
Wow, the woman likes children. Can we just...
Pay no attention to the people behind the curtain.
I deal with this on a daily basis.
Fortunately, they are somewhat useful, so I have to keep them around.
Arwen, do you try to attempt to eat anything else today?
Nope. I don't take a chance. Because I already know it will just end up the same.
Okay.
Here, Hardwin, at least have a beer, I say, and I pass him one.
He takes up a beer. Just thanks. And tries to drink.
Okay, yeah, and you see, yeah, this nasty smelling, like, sludge hits your face.
Oh, no drinking here, it seems. Well, god damn it.
See, this is what happens when you piss off, semi-demi, like, people.
And I don't care about. They can torture me all they want, as long as they leave others alone. But they will be paid back with all the torture they give me. One way or another.
Someone that can make
I
your
don't think you can do that.
disintegrate into ash, you're going to pay them back? Really old, he says. Let's
I wanna
see.
see
Honestly, you could probably ignore most of what he says. We usually do. It doesn't make sense.
Okay. Well,
That's why he's just a knight.
alright. It's like, well, if you
So,
guys-
what- on another note, what can you tell me about this Thunderbird? Because I know you said it causes storms. Is it intelligent? Can it speak? What language does it speak? Do you think it will be...
Yeah, it speaks the air language.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah,
That's good.
It gets raining, thunder and lightning down around it. It does bring storm with it. And yeah, it never not brings a storm when it arrives.
Okay. Well, if it speaks Auran, that's good. Lillian speaks Auran.
Oh, I was.
I just realized she's probably here. Like, I feel like we would have invited her to dinner, which meant we probably would have had to explain why somebody on fire was at dinner with us.
Well, also, Ellis here can speak Orin.
Oh, perfect.
Yes, that's why I was brought along, because you said there was no one else there. She said she
I didn't know Lillian could.
Ah. Well, it's alright. It's fun to come here. I hadn't seen Ford Sister yet. It was intriguing walking by the stadium and they were yelling, "Pike! Pike!" The loudest possible decibel.
That's normal just about every single day and almost every single hour.
It's a thing. I don't get it.
I don't understand it.
It's alright. Could
It's
be
an
worse.
interesting country that I am in charge of.
Yeah, you get to run a country. I get to see dragons. This is weird.
I did see a doll in a window of your likeness, Your Majesty, holding a pipe.
I wince. I visibly wince at that. Yes.
I'm assuming you had no control over that, huh?
Well, let's say I did have some control over it, and that's why it's not worse.
It was a lot worse.
Oh my.
They are very bloodthirsty people.
Yeah, that's a good thing we didn't go to war with them.
Yes, that would not have ended well.
Well, if you want to, in the morning, talk about it, we'll talk to the Thunderbird, or if you want to call it at night, it doesn't really matter. It is, once I play the tune, it will arrive. She does sit, look over and you see, and you hear this voice next to her going, "Please, miss, you have a roll?" And she's like, "Oh, of course." And she hands the person next to her a roll, and you see this girl just like munching on the roll. Thank you. It's like Nathal, you recognize, and Diana, you recognize her, frail-looking woman that you saw before. Girl that you saw before.
I snicker some under my breath.
Pleasure to meet you, miss. And I say, kind of like waiting for her to fill in the blank.
You can call me Esther.
Esther. Is there something that we can help you with?
I'm just really hungry and I just need something to eat. And she's like munching on the roll and it's like, "Oh." Now the lady looks down, "You poor dear. Have some steak and you can have as much of my food as you want." She's like, "Oh, thank you." the maids and butlers bring a chair for her, and she like the lady's helping her feed. Like this, why does no one feed you, you poor child? And she's like, oh, it's horrible that.
I lean over to Diana and go, so how long do we let this go on before we tell him?
It's like, I eat very well. They took good care of me, but that man over there was mean to my friend. That was the cat girl that was here. Oh.
Who is this?
I believe this would be Esther, also known as Famine.
Pleasure to meet you, Esther.
Yeah. Edie Pants was mean to my friend, the cat girl, and made her cry, so I punished him.
I don't seem to remember him talking to the cat girl at all that day.
That's why she did it.
Exactly.
It's often difficult to make someone cry without talking to them. Is that what happened, Nothville?
Eh.
Was it Hardwin that made her cry?
Yes, actually it was.
Or was it you, Nothville? Because last I checked, you were the one talking to her.
No, it was not me. You can ask our dear friend over there, who apparently is indifferent to me, but apparently hates you, Hardwin, like all the rest of them.
That's not true. At least one of them doesn't hate Hardwin.
That's
Not a huge fan of him, but hate strong.
So why was she crying exactly?
Well, she was asked all the butlers and maids if a certain individual was sick and or was okay, and they told him that he was still sick and he was being cared for, and that he couldn't see anybody, and they were lying to her. And I was trying to tell her that, and she cried because I told her the truth. That's all.
That doesn't mean it was me who made her cry. That means it was you who actually made her cry. With the truth, yes, but I only lied about it because I didn't want her to see her in the state I was in.
If
I
she
needed
married
time
you,
to
she's
think.
going to see you in all your states.
Right now, I need to think about my life. I need
Marriage.
time.
The Esther looks excited. Oh.
Yes, he loves her a lot. He's too embarrassed to talk to her.
I look at Famine and go, see, I told you.
Diana starts stirring her soup and muttering to herself, just one family dinner, one quiet family dinner. That's all I ask. That's like always happens.
I hate you all right now.
Do you need a hug?
And she's like,
No.
oh, really? She smiles. Apparently he hates you, old lady, she says. She looks over.
Excuse me, not you. I hate those three.
Her and is like,
No, I hate that girl. I hate Natalie right now. And Novel.
It's okay. We hate you too.
In fact, I hate all the horsemen of Providence right now. All of you.
Oh. Well, jeez.
Tell me one time that any of you have done something that would make me hate you. I dare you. Tell me one.
Are you trying to get them to tie you up and throw you in a volcano?
No. I'm just proving a point.
Ooh, can we try that one time?
I will smash your head against that wall over there before you even get a chance.
Oh, sure. We haven't told your father where you're at.
No, you don't dare.
Oh, daddy there, daddy there. We know.
Oh,
Don't talk about him.
oh, father. He lives in this city, by the way. Fort Sister. He's not too far away. I can go get him if you want.
Don't you dare.
Well,
When I
then-
see his face, I'm gonna kill him.
What house does he belong to?
Esther. Obviously. The state he was in.
Hardwin looks down at the table.
Which means somebody was Eble.
You know, the more you make fun of him, Famine, the more I like you.
Fine, I could smash both your heads together against the wall. You can live the rest of your lives together.
I doubt very much you could do that to him, let alone me. But anyways, I just wanted to see my good friend, Alice here. Say hi to her. That she's fed all those children and kept them from being hungry. Such a nice lady. Tell me, should I let Hardwin eat? Alice says, it's not. Well, if you're punishing him, I understand, but it's not nice. But you're right. And I should explain myself. She snaps her finger. But you can eat again. She disappears.
He waits a bit to make sure. He waits a bit and look around to make sure she's not in the room, and then begins to drink and eat.
Yep, nothing happens.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God, yes. Food, drink, ah, yes.
And I was hoping it would last like another day.
Alice goes, does this happen every time you guys have dinner?
Basically, yes.
Maybe not every dinner time, but at
Something
least once
similar.
a day.
I
This is
see.
what, the third time today?
Close. Yeah, I think.
Well, we'll fast forward to morning time, and actually, I think that's a good place to do a 5-minute break.
Sure thing.
Alright.
Alright guys, I'm going to hold this episode here. I do hope you guys are enjoying. If you are, leave a like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode. As for now, this is Strato Time, Lord Strato, signing out.